So this video is the second in my how to build a homemade go-kart series. This one's got mainly to do with steering systems. So we've got I guess it's probably an old factory-made racing go-kart here. There's a quick view of it there. Engine sits to the right of the driver, etc. And it has a pretty good steering system. It uses rod ends on each of the steering arms, and then a rod end in the center, so that when you turn the wheel, it moves that way. Fairly simple system, not that hard to make. The one on our go-kart that we made was something similar, maybe based on something like this. If I can point one thing out though, if you'll notice the angle here, the arm coming out is not parallel to the edge of the tire. It angles in towards the back of the go-kart, and that's an important feature. What that does, it causes the inside tire on the turn to turn sharper than the outside tire, which is what you want. So to accomplish this type of steering, you weld or attach links here, or plates, whatever, and then this one has a bolt through it, and the two rod ends attached there, one going to the left, one going to the right, and then rod ends go over to your wheels, just like that. So that's a fairly straightforward and simple system. I'll also point out while I'm making this the type of, I guess you'd call it kingpin here. So you have a U shape on your go-kart body frame, and then your axle attaches to that, and then the steering arm attaches to that also. Now I'll show you, so this is a good system, not that hard to make. The rod ends, they cost, I can't remember what it is, maybe $5 to $10 each, something like that. Now I'll show you the system on my older go-kart. I just got to cover the lens so I don't show any brand names or anything here, since it's outside here. I see this system is completely different, of course, and the unique part about it is that the attachment is in front of the wheel, and you can see this arm out here. I actually modified this when I got it. The link going to the far side was attached like right here, and what that happened was, what that caused was, when you turn a corner, the outside tire would turn sharper than the inside tire, and that caused all kinds of problems. So because the steering link on this is ahead of the wheel, I had to go outboard. Instead of, if you remember, the other one angles back like this behind the wheel, this one had to angle outwards in front of the wheel. But generally speaking, you would run your steering behind the wheel. And as you can see on this, it's a similar setup. You've got, in this case, a steel channel with a kingpin bolt and steering arm going forward, and a bolt welded on there for the axle. That seems to be about the simplest construction. As I say, these ones here, they're basically just handcart tires, but again with the steel rim. You seem to be able to get away with just regular kind of handcart steel rim tires for the front wheels. The back hubs have a little bit harder time due to the drive and stuff. But anyway, this vid's getting kind of long, so just wanted to show you a little bit on steering systems there.